The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Solar Sandy.
All right, you might be opening your electric bill right now, and it's probably most likely higher than it has been. Well, joining me is Solar Sandy to say it's time to save money on these bills because they have been outrageous, especially this summertime, Sandy. And it's just crazy.
It's crazy because both APS and SRP have had their the most historical rate increases that we've ever seen before. And so I'm on a mission to help people with, you're going to show this in just a minute, have people paying zero to the power company. And what's really wonderful is once they go solar the right way, the correct way, with the right formula, is that they are now grandfathered in and they're exempt from any future rate increases again. So this is like, I'm super excited to tell people that because they go, well, they've heard the stories about people that have gone solar and have this very attractive looking solar panel payment,
right,
but they still end up having an ugly power bill afterwards.
Yes.
Not the case with Solar Sandy.
No, because you just said right there, a plan. I think people think that, okay, well, I just got it. I just flip on the switch, I'm done. But no, you have an amazing plan.
There's a formula.
It is. And the thing is that people probably go, well, Sandy, how am I going to save? Well, we have actually proof right here on the screen with John's bill is the first one that we're looking at. And so let's talk about this because this is something that people have to realize. I mean, that's a pretty high bill right now.
Well, and you have to remember, Brad, he went solar with me in 2021. There's been 2 SRP rate increases since then. So his $247 budget billing bill would probably be closer to $350 because there's been 2 rate increases. But now after solar, what's his bill now?
Wow. Zero.
He's paying nothing into the power company, and it's because of my proprietary formula. I figured this out for my kids more than 12 years ago when I wasn't able to help them pay an electric bill. And I figured this out of need, not out of greed.
Right.
So then I said, how many other people are getting really misinformation and really not getting the best results, the maximum savings and benefits? And so my daughter encouraged me. She goes, Mom, you need to do this. You need to help more families. And I've been doing this now for almost 10 years.
I know, it's amazing. And also, too, we want to look at Todd's because this is something interesting, too, because you're also saying that, I mean, he added a roof kind of. What's this one?
So he had a bill prior, his budget billing, which is the average bill. They take 12 months and divide it by 12. Again, his bills would have been higher, 2 times rate increases from 2021, November 2022, and November of 2023. SRP raised the rates. So his bill is only after solar $13.40 for that 1 month.
Wow.
Bills before that were zero, but he's got a roof included. Right now is monsoon season, so if people do their roof and their solar at the same time, they can roll their roof into their solar and get 30% federal tax credit, not only on their solar, but their roof. So it's like this is the perfect time if you're replacing a roof to add solar on and get a 30% federal tax credit on the roof.
Yeah.
And then get a zero or a very close to zero bill.
Amazing. Okay, we have one last one here.
Yep.
So this one's very interesting too, because again, these are from SRP, but you also have APS bills too.
Stay tuned for our APS. We'll be doing segments on APS, but we really want to focus on SRP on this one segment. So his budget billing was $308. Again, 12-month average. They take the bills, add them together, divide it by 12. His bill in June of 2021 was $308. Because of the 2 rate increases, this bill would probably be over $400. Closer probably to 5 with the 2 rate increases. Now he's paying
nothing.
Zero. So this is my proprietary formula. With my solar families, they really know that I care to do this the correct way. I learned this formula for my daughter and my son-in-law when I wasn't Solar Sandy. I was just a mom and a GMA and a retired registered nurse trying to help my kids and save money on a bill that they were paying way too much money on, like most people. And these historic rate increases, Brad, are really hitting people hard. So I just want to tell them I have help. If you want to sit down with me, I'm going to show you the benefits, the maximum savings, and our goal is to get that bill to zero.
And that's so important.
Not to go down. We want zero. We want a zero bill. We don't want you paying the power company. I don't want you paying the power company ever again.
I love it. And the thing I love too is that you're always out there to help people by doing the Ask Solar Sandy. So which is really cool.
Yes. I have a radio show Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. on 960 a.m. Both Saturday and Sunday. And what's beautiful about that is I have my solar families come on rather than me talking. I have my solar families come on, telling their experience, telling their previous. I just had a guest on yesterday. His previous bill last year was $250. His bill with the APS rate increase went up to $425.
Wow.
So now he's got solar, and he's just so excited that he's got a zero bill.
I like it. Sandy, I'm looking forward to talking to you more about it. And of course, you can find information on her website, but also on the CW7AZ.com.
Thanks so much, Brad.
All right, stick around. When we come back, we're going to take a look and see what's happening up in Prescott.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Solar Sandy.